No doubt at one point in your life, you have been in an Uber or a Lyft. They make life convenient, and oftentimes when you've been drinking, you need that ride. Of course, when we were young, our parents would tell us, never get into a car with a stranger. Now we do it all the time. But in the Valley, Valentine's Day, you will not be calling an Uber and Lyft because they're going to walk out for one day to make a point. Cheryl Ochinero joins us. And Cheryl, thank you for joining us.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you're going to walk out. All Uber, all Lyft in the Valley walk out on Valentine's Day. Why?
Yes, because we need better pay. What has been happening in the past 9 months is untenable. We are not getting what we promised under Proposition 22, and both Uber and Lyft are taking every opportunity that they can and find to take more and more of the driver's pay. That's how they're posting their record profits. Their record profits are by taking away our pay.
All right, so exactly what do you make?
We are supposed to make at least 90 cents per mile on every ride out of the Coachella Valley, but they frequently offer us rides at 50 cents or below per mile.
And you guys also have to cover gas for your car and the expenses for your vehicle, right?
Maintenance. I just put on a new back tire this morning. Got a nail in it. You know, expenses happen and you've got to put it on. It's become, like I said earlier, it's become completely untenable.
You know, I find it interesting because people actually have come to depend on Uber and Lyft to get around. And
Yes.
The companies do not seem to be responding to their drivers. Do you think they will ever respond, even if you do strike?
I would like to say yes, but again, I think you make a valid point. I'm not sure. What they count on doing is attrition. They want to get rid of any older driver who's been there, who knows what we used to get paid, and then fill them with new drivers who have no idea about what we used to make per mile and what we're currently making now. They think that that's fair, and it's not.
All right, talk about Uber's trip radar, because that seems to be a concern as well for drivers.
That's really the biggest thing that they started about 9 months ago. In the past, if a person was ordering a ride, the ride would be offered to the closest driver. And then if that driver declined it, it would be offered to the next driver, so on and so forth. Now what they've done is they've taken that ride. They are not offering the full amount, and they're putting it out as a trip radar, which means they push it out to 30, 40, maybe 50 drivers, and whoever can touch the screen magically before anybody else then gets that ride paid at a substantially lower fare than the 90 cents per mile. They are only pushing out trip radars. In some cases, you'll go all day long, and that's all you've been offered are trip radars. You've been offered no actual rides that are only coming to you first, and it makes the drivers desperate. They are so desperate to get a ride that is forcing them into accepting these egregiously lower paid fares.
Wow. Well, I understand your plight. I sympathize with you, and I think most of our viewers do as well. Good luck with the walkout on Valentine's Day, and somehow, some way, I hope the company comes to its senses and takes care of you guys.
I hope so, too, and we hope to see you there. We're going to have a lot more information, screenshots, things for you guys to see, to put together. If the customer's informed, they'll be on our side, you know, and that's how we need to make change. We are the residents who live in this town. This is a tourist-based economy. We love our passengers. I really need to stress that. All of the drivers, we love our passengers. We are discouraged by the game, and the game is Uber and Lyft making record profits while taking away our pay. In most cases, what we made 9 months ago, we're making 30% of. So,
all right, Cheryl,
thank
we
you very
appreciate
much for
the
your
time.
time,
Thank
sir.
you for coming on.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right.